You are probably also teaching with PowerPoint slides if you are an educator at a university or a college or anywhere in higher education. And maybe you once also implemented a video that you got from the internet, or you connected directly to YouTube and showed a video to your students, and maybe this thought crossed your mind. How can I, as an educator, possibly compete with the high-value science education in the internet?
Scientists just made a huge discovery about the universe using these massive experimental facilities with huge
This magnetic
arms.
blob might one day save your life. Dissolving it and then releasing the drug so that it can attack the
Do you know
tumor.
the reason spider legs curl up when they die? The answer actually has to do with this giant excavator.
What if I told you I built a machine that creates energy? As the wheel turns, the coins fall in the slots so that one side of the wheel is always heavier than the other.
You have a literal switch in your skin that is pre-programmed to make you feel safe. Inside your skin there are these neurons, these little cells that will fire.
There are stunning video productions, and if you want to teach someone how the cell works, what organelles are there, how they work, there is plenty of educational material. Students would not really need to come to the lecture hall to listen to you telling what's in a textbook, because you can with one click have 3 videos that explain it in 3 different ways, and there is something in for everyone. The super high glam, high value productions, they even involve storytelling and drama, and I think, what am I telling the students when I'm in the lecture hall or when I'm teaching online? Is this really sufficient? Isn't that kind of low-key and boring? So the question is how to compete, or I rephrase the question, do I need to compete with what's there in the internet in terms of education? My short personal answer is I don't think so. Actually, we're complementing each other. What I think what educators can learn from high-value journalistic science communication productions in the internet on YouTube is how to tell a story and how to make the basics of biology, the basics of cell biology, the basics of genetics, molecular biology really interesting. Because what we need to do is we need to teach the basics so that the students can work with those basics, especially in the era of AI. Totally different topic, but I'm convinced about that. We need the basics for orientation. And we can learn how to tell better stories, how to connect the basics with what's out there in the world, how to make it stick. In addition, teaching in the classroom or online, in the online classroom, of course it's a totally different situation than if you watch a high-value production video for entertainment reasons, to be impressed how electron microscopy works, for example. That's more like consumption of information for fun, but there is a core in there where educators like you and me can learn a lot. So what I try to do, I try to use this wonderful source material more. I try to use it as an inspiration for my own teaching without copying, and I try to implement it in the future more as learning material. It takes time to research those materials and be really sure what didactic value they will have. One can get there with a little time. One important aspect is also learning doesn't happen when something is impressive. We can remember, wow, that was a cool video on electron microscopy. I love the video, by the way. Can people that watch this and then are impressed really say in their own words how electron microscopy works and what you do with it? I doubt it. So watching a high-value production video is impressive and it's super entertaining. Learning happens when it really sticks and when it clicks and when you connect information in your brain. So in the classroom, we educators have a higher task. We are there to really watch the students. If we can't watch them online because the cameras are off, it's our task to give them little quizzes and interactive ways of how to test their knowledge, and then to ask, does this make sense? Who is the same opinion? Who is of the same opinion? Does everyone agree with what she or he said? So this social interaction with real people in a room or also a digital space, that leads to true learning. Yeah, so let's be excited about everything that's out there in the internet, and maybe we can all use this for better education and better teaching and more exciting lectures that stick much better in the students' anyhow overstimulated brains. So with that I say, keep cool and happy teaching.